There are some things that you never hear said. From bass players, can you turn me down a bit in the mix? And from drummers, so everyone, was that a bit loud, it's these new sticks. But one day I'm walking down the street, elixir crushed beneath my feet, when up ahead in the gathering crowd a shout is heard and a voice lifts loud, can anybody help us? We need a poet. So it's down through the traffic and I push my way in, and with zen-like otherness I smile, the universe has brought me, and you'd better know it. It was a heart attack, a birth, something like that, that's not important. But another time I'm dreaming in the night, and there on a transatlantic flight at 5,000 feet, a commotion is heard at the front of the plane, something's changed, it's not the same, and a voice comes over the intercom. This is your captain speaking, the sweat's dripping in his voice. Heaven above, O Lord. Is there a poet on board? And then down the aisle comes the air hostess without the practised smile, and passing a rabbi, an imam and a priest, checking the numbers, she stops at my seat. I just need to ask. The paperwork says you're a poet and we need you on the flight deck. I just need to check. So it's down through the aisle to the cabin door, where no poet has been before. We are 3 engines down. We need your ironic lyrical syntax. With zen-like otherness I smile. Iambic pentameter, coming at you. See, for all the things that are never said, or even more never heard, like from a poet, a mic, take it away, I've got nothing to say. I daydream, a poet will have the day, and all the things left unsaid, they will say. Up from the river by Kingfisher Bend, where the river's soft skin runs colours to the sea, where the wheat is still and not tired of the heat, when the day is now ending and the night's crashing in. Out from the field I see horses rise, wind horses, clawing and claggy, with veins of thick roots, flat pebble eyes and doily flint hooves, pushing against me and taking my breath, gorging lines like a plough blade down long ebbing fields. The weight of their glory, the round keel of their bellies, is pressing down wheat where the poppies they spray red. And I never see clearly, but their presence is threatening. The otherness and beauty could ruin a soul. The dust for a moment is caught in their sweat. I see shape and an outline feel forced past my face, and I long to be taken, charging ahead with young storks in our wake, not owned by but with them, to ride them, be one with them, out of this day that never gives rest. No gatekeeper holds them, no money can buy them, no title or privilege can make them come near. But when alone in the field, when the wind horses rise, I'm at home in the dust, in the shadows and clay. I used to like the Queen, but she stopped returning my calls. I found her number on the internet under HRH Liz, owns Sandringham, Buckingham Palace, Balmoral, well, it all. I was really nervous the first time that I phoned, but soon we were chatting and she made me feel at home. No, I'd really liked her, and she sat and listened to me for hours on that phone number that started 0873. She was very understanding. Well, people say she really knows, and you could hear that European twang when she pronounced her O's. I think they often changed the guard because there were voices down the line. I think someone mentioned a help desk once, and someone spoke the time. You see, I had Liz's attention, HRH, Her Majesty the Queen. You see, that made me someone, not invisible, but seen. She asked if I went far and how I spent the day, if I ever went to Luton or down London way. One day it just rang, then Prince Philip picked it up and shouting down the line through his wheezing cough, "Why don't you just something, 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 something off?" Some days I get angry, frustrated, and I howl. I'll go down to London, go running down the mile, and I won't be taken away until Liz talks to me and we share those special moments the way it used to be. Oh, Lizzie, 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 when will you telephone me? Make me feel special the way it used to be. For just a little while, the despair was kept at bay. I stopped all the cutting and the crying, you made it go away. I was just like other people, important and worth the space. I think I'll come and see you soon, over the wall and through the window of Buckingham Palace. Our car radio broke and got stuck on Radio 4. And so my vocabulary grew exponentially. And one morning there was a programme when a man was sounding very authoritative, saying that we all are just carbon life forms made of dust and water. So this is my response to that. I am a complex carbon life form. More complex than some, but I'm less carbon than others. Mostly dust and water, and between the backbone and the ribcage falls the heart, the sparking node that ignites the breath, that turns the cogs of organs and limbs, and my paint gets shabby, and I need servicing. I'm a kind of organic machine. But for all this helps to undermine, and all this helps to understand, answer me this. If we are just dust and water, then why is our voice so strong? And here's the thing. For all the turning of the clock and sunrise, sunset and feeding mouths, for all the ologies and apologies and life spent in ancient colleges, for all the warehouses filled with medical journals, manuals to repair my body, my mind with spanners and oil change, inject some money or lose some pounds. For all the answers I'm told are there, then answer me this. If we are just dust and water, then why is our voice so strong? And there's the thing. When we speak our truth to the idiocy of indifference, not caring if we are laughed at, rejected or slapped, and when we expose our soul for our mouths to the stinking breath of ignoring ignorance, when we have overcome, when we have chosen to add, when we have dared to say that there is beauty and this beauty we don't understand, when we have done all this, then answer me this. If we are just dust and water, then why is our voice so strong? And one final thing. We might be specks in the universe, but it's one verse that connects us and projects us on the screen of another mind. Greater the sum of all our parts, more than the spark of just two hearts. I'm not saying it's sunset symphonies and some great art. It's just that moment we know we are alive. For all the answers I'm told are there, then answer me this. If we are just dust and water, then why is our voice so strong?